Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003 and today we're playing some Honkai Star Rail. In the last episode, we fought Sunday. that's pretty much the long and the short of what ended up happening. We fought Sunday. We fought a day of the week. So I think we are just about done with Penacony. Oh, I'm hoping this is the last episode. Because we've been doing Penacony stuff for like a month. If not a little more than that. We've been in Penacony for so long. I just want to move on to Amphorius and be caught up. Kind of. More or less. So, yeah, we're going to be continuing the Penacony story today, apparently get interviewed / interrogated by the IPC. Hi, Len, thank you for the boop. But, yeah, we're... Oh boy, okay, so, yeah. Hopefully we'll be finishing Penacony's story. I really hope that we are. Thank you for the 10 months, Len. I love rubbing this on everyone's faces. That is true, and in all honesty, I just kind of love the fact that you're just so proud of the fact that you've been subbed for so long. It is honestly crazy, and if you keep this up, you will literally have had that subscription for a year, which is crazy for me to think about. Currently from a Chipotle, I've been here forever. Oh gosh. In all honesty, I haven't had Chipotle in forever. I'm just now realizing that. Did the gym go alright? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure that you said that you were at the gym with a friend of yours. Switch screens, please. Hi, Olivia. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it took so long for the... Either the episode last time I had it was on Valentine's Day. Really? His gym went pretty cool. Yay. In all honesty, I don't even remember the last time I had Chipotle. I'm pretty sure it's been a it's been a few years now since I've last stepped foot in a Chipotle. Like it has literally been so long I no longer remember what I used to order when one of my parents would take me there. Yeah, I'm glad that the gym went well. And also I kinda love that whenever you swing by, you just make absolute sure to just give me a little boop. It's honestly one of my favorite things. Yeah, now we're just waiting for the game to load so I can get the cringe content started. But yeah, I hope that your Chipotle doesn't take too long to come out, because I think that's one of the, like, very few things I remember about Chipotle. They tend to take a little bit, and a login error, of course. Because of course we have to deal with a bit of scuff. Yeah, that's one thing that I seem to somewhat remember. Alright. Let's hope that we don't deal with too much scuff today. But yeah, just like all the other Star Rail strains, I'm gonna be going for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I think it's safe to sing Len's praises for a little bit. But yeah, it genuinely has surprised me that Len has been subscribed for that long. Because he's probably one of the most loyal people that I've ever known. And it's honestly, and it's genuinely one of the things that I love and appreciate about him. He's incredibly loyal, super caring. Like, whenever I talk to him, I sometimes wonder what the heck... Like, I genuinely wonder what saintly deeds I did in my past life to deserve someone as amazing as him. Because he is genuinely so freaking amazing. Oh yeah, I was doing the drinks event. That's right. Because the game crashed while I was doing off-camera event stuff. Alright, I guess we're doing an intermission. I guess we're getting a detour. But yeah, Len is genuinely just amazing. Quit completely. Yes. Out. I do not wish to continue in quest I need to finish the Trailblazer thing. So I can finish my deal in Penacony. Yeah, I need to switch over to the Trailblazer quest so I can finish Penacony and keep talking about how amazing Glenn is. Because he's genuinely amazing. He's incredibly sweet, incredibly kind. Just all around an amazing person. And I'm not apologizing for saying all that, by the way. I genuinely mean it. He's absolutely amazing. I was also half expecting to get a little bit of revenge.
Hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Because he was he was streaming a little earlier in the week because he wanted to kind of Dr. Ratio's here. Because he wanted to kind of try it out.
It's been a while. my astral
And
express
I may or may
friends.
not have flirted with him just a little bit.
I would
I'm
also
not taking any
extend
of
my
this stuff as
sincere
back.
thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will
And in
likely
honesty,
reach a
I
conclusion
do really
that
hope that one of
satisfies
these
all
days I'll
sides.
be able to bring him on stream so you guys can see him. Oh, Venturing's still alive.
Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
But yeah, hopefully one of these days I'll be able to bring him on stream so you can.
Of course. Topaz, if you please.
So you guys can actually have proof of
In summary, it's good news. After
Len's
much deliberation from the
amazingness.
Strategic Investment Department's council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions.
Okay.
In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Sorry, I just needed to check Instagram stuff really quickly. What's going on?
Now that's something.
So that PC does see the
All
picture,
in the
huh?
name of peace. That's our motto.
I hope so. You better stick to it, gambling man.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn.
Alright, go
The
for it.
Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the final points,
Oh,
Mr.
scroll
Scully.
along.
Enlighten us.
It's been a
please.
while.
Organic life's
Oh, that's what that's what you sound like.
Inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination.
But yeah, as you guys saw with the 10-month subscription, I forgot if I mentioned it earlier, but Len is extremely loyal.
Every time, within the realm of imagination,
And it's
there
honestly
emerges a
amazing
fire
to me that so much loyalty could be packed inside one person.
bright. I
And I freaking
frequently
love him for it.
wonder, this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high
It's also really funny.
The future direction of the universe may well lie within it.
I'm gonna stop yammering on about Len because I feel like I've been talking about him for too long now. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry. I will not apologize for talking about my favorite person, and I will not be taking back any of the compliments that I have given him, because he deserves every last one.
Desired, but unattainable. But after learning of
There's just some compliments that I'd rather save for
I have come
DMs.
to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia
Yeah.
Guild as technological consultants.
Also, I'm just not realizing it's been a while since I've gotten a fit check.
Memory zone, so that these assets
That is a redeem I haven't seen in a while. I've seen the Forbidden Palindrome. More recently, I've seen people giving boops, even though it's primarily Len who's doing it. But I have not seen a fit check in a while.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC.
Nice.
And they've pledged their support for our research endeavors.
Well, that's good.
I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The Cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Oh yeah, I forgot he feels like everyone's idiots. I keep getting this feeling that this is all too good to be true.
Hard to imagine members of the Genius Society taking an interest in such mundane research. Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone
But yeah,
insisted
I'm hoping that Len got his food. I didn't have to wait too long.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
Cool.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first.
Oh,
I'll pick
hi.
up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan.
Wait,
you
are we
have nothing
actually
to discuss
done?
with me, yes?
Like, legit?
Nothing escapes your attention,
I-
Miss Navigator.
I have a very sad feeling that we're not done yet, because
You've been
while
with
we
us this
did
whole
fight
time,
Sunday,
In
we
any
didn't
case,
unlock the
he and I will
teleport
be
for
waiting
his
you in
for his
March on the
weekly
Express.
boss. So I have a very bad feeling we're gonna have to fight him again, somehow, some way.
Let's go. Our time on Penacony has come to a fruitful end.
I hope so, because while Penacony has
Penacony's journey ends here.
very much proven to yeah, Penacony has definitely proven to be one of my favorite areas. I feel like we've been in here too long.
We're all waiting for you.
If we walk in the light, okay, we did that a while ago. We did that yesterday. We defeated the Harmony's Choir literally yesterday. Why am I just now getting this?
When did the Express become so lively?
Goodness knows. Hey, Boothill.
Ahem. Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? By show of hands.
More or less, yeah.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
What in tarnation are you guys doing here?
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan
Oh.
submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons.
Alright.
As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going
going to be much livelier now. But, Miss
For
Black
sure.
Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
That's a little creepy.
Don't! You're freaking me out.
All right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options.
Alright.
The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail.
Oh yeah, that's also another thing that we learned in the past few episodes. Misha and Mikhail are the same person.
The second choice is the agate world Melustanin, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edo Star, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Oh yeah.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit. And then we'll put it to a vote.
Part of me wants to say Edo Star, because the fact that requests for help have kind of just ceased is a little concerning. But also, it's on the IPC's suggestion, and I don't really fully enjoy doing what the government tells me to. Lushaka allows us for more Mikhail lore, so...
Little Misha and old Mikhail's homeland. Having been through so much in Penacony, as an aspiring nameless, I believe a visit to his homeworld is a must.
Count me in. Still, I imagine that planet must have changed entirely after the Stellaron disaster. I've heard that its land masses no longer exist, and the native population has completely changed.
I'm not against Miss Himiko's choice, but Edo Star sounds like it's in danger. As nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
Oh, that's true. My willingness to help, or my hatred for government.
Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late.
My willingness to help,
I still think we
or
should
my
investigate the
rampant
situation.
hate and mistrust for government.
3 votes for Lushaka, 2 for Edo. Looks like we have a winner! Next stop, Lushaka, the ocean planet.
We'll head to
And
Edo
this
afterwards.
navigation meeting is adjourned. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom-Pom will make an announcement.
Sounds good.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
Speak with Black Swan, right? Why do you want to talk to us?
You're here. seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
A little lengthy, but yeah. It still seems like there are a lot of loose
There's
ends.
a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be irresistibly captivating. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back.
Which one? Oh, that. Sure.
Oh?
What happened?
Never mind.
No,
I
no.
Stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
Spill.
Before
What?
I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass
Empty
from the
light
memory
cone.
zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same.
So, do we
It
get
can
free
etch
light
your
cone?
memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us. Or use our memories to recreate it.
Okay, but what's the fascinating spot in my memories you
Life,
saw?
seemingly vast, offers but a scant
You're
collection
kind
of
of
impactful
jumping around
memories.
that.
Some joyful, some sorrowful,
You're
some
making me
light,
very nervous.
some heavy. But you are different. Memory
Thanks.
is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate
Excuse me.
the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this porthole.
Which is why you want to collect my memories.
Precisely. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it?
No, because you haven't told me.
The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
Huh. Stop speaking in riddles, if you please.
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it?
I guess.
I'm looking for an opportune time. A time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy and you're about to drift off would be the most opportune.
Okay.
How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now? Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me.
Okay.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions.
Okay.
You'll remember these words dearly, won't you?
Why did the screen go black?
In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief.
The dead and those
Babies
fated.
are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew.
I am so confused.
Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Penacony, Land of the Dreams, the end. Wait, did we die? What? Pardon? Hold up. Okay, so it said that the story of the Astral Express came to an end, and it's referring to a new chapter. So that means something happened in the old chapter. Did we die? May this journey lead us starward. What?
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
I think we died.
You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you?
No.
So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story.
I think that'll make it worse.
Well, let's start with the conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed. and
Also,
no
we
one
died.
survived.
We just died,
But
I guess.
the truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here.
What?
Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice that. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a galaxy ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Acheron appeared
So
again
far, so
and
good.
helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The two cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the Sweet Dream and the original Memory Zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflux Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you?
More or less, yeah.
The
But
major flaw,
my concentration's been
which
kind
contradicts
of
all the known
ebbing.
information, hides in this story. It is true that Gallagher is a history fictionologist. This is not the fatal flaw in your adventure. Take your time and think it through.
Shoot. Okay.
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker? He's only a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special Memory Zone meme, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that he shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the Memory Zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal flaw that contradicts all our known information.
So we weren't supposed. Wait, were we not supposed to meet Misha?
Who wholeheartedly believe in this memory are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream.
So we never
and
actually
return to
left the
real
dreamscape.
world. We'll find our answers there.
Just something in the dreamscape made me think that we did. Oh, cutscene.
Train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Oh, whoa. I'm getting deja vu.
This way,
On
darling.
the 8th day. Okay. Accurate.
Another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Hi.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
The deja vu is strong here.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Asdana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away.
Okay. Kinda losing me a little.
I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Asdana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality.
Oh yeah, just really quickly, because seeing the notification, well, Len reminded me of this.
And that included a lot of Memoria from
Follow
the
and
Beyond
subscribe so we
Sky.
can fill these meters.
As time
The
came
blue meter
on,
right next to my head is my
the
follow
dreams
goal. If we
eventually
hit
became
350
indistinguishable
followers,
from
then
reality.
I will start playing
Reality
Persona
became
5
an
Royal
illusion.
for the Nintendo
People
Switch.
think
I do have the game, my Switch recognizes that I have the game, so if we get the blue meter filled, I will start playing it. The green meter, right next to that, is my sub goal. If we hit 100 subscribers on Twitch, then I will do a stream in a maid outfit. I have yet to talk about my parents. I have yet to talk to my parents about that, because I'm waiting for the meter to be filled
In this paradise
before I trigger
governed
that
by the
conversation with
Order,
them.
everyone indulges
But I have had
in their
conversations with my
delightful
mods,
dreams
they've
and
sent me
lives
links.
happily ever after.
One of them has even offered to make me one. So, yeah, we get that meter filled, it will happen. And if
I
by
believe
some
what you
miracle both the
experienced
meters
in
get
Sweet
filled
Dreams,
during the same stream,
except
they will
for that
resolve
fog,
at the same
was
time.
real.
That is
Only
the
in
deal that I
this
have for
way
you
could
guys.
reach the destination,
So,
lifting
yeah.
the crisis in Penacony
Meter
and
go up.
embarking on your next
Please.
trailblazing expedition.
My mods are getting impatient.
If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Oh.
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations.
Yeah, because you follow the path of, if I remember correctly, erudition, and also technically remembrance, because of the whole Memo Keeper thing.
Thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path. They can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Okay, I just needed to check on my VR headset's battery. We still have
Now
a fighting
Sunday
chance then.
has usurped the power of the harmonious choir through the Charmony Festival. As Donna has thus fallen into Enna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Eon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the order and try to break free.
Rebellion. Rebellion. Yes.
We still have a chance, though.
One of my favorite things.
Make it happen.
Aside from Fanta and green tea.
Please, Black Swan. Guide us to those with a strong will.
Of course, Len transcends all three of those, but
All right.
that's not relevant to what we're doing as of right now.
These people
even though I want them to be.
They're the ones who accept Enna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions.
Alright, let's head
We have no
to
means to
the
ignore
lobby.
them. Not even your clockwork will do the trick.
Oh. That's disturbing. Oh my
There are
jeez.
still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Oh, the enemies were just not loaded. I basically could have gotten assassinated. Uh-oh. Alright, into the dreamscape we go. What? Were we not supposed to go that way? I'm confused. Oh, we can just teleport. Making things go faster. One lost in a train. Ugh, that's disturbing.
Here we are.
It's Robin.
If she'll load in.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Enna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
That being...
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own.
What's that
Do
bird
you
again?
want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
Yeah?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream.
Oh, that's the difference. Wait, was
This is
that
our
what
final
truly happened, or...
Enna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir. Namely, everyone shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. hasn't. It has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
I'm curious on that too.
Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality.
Okay.
Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
I mean, Sunday did try to do that, so...
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
Oh, it's Don Hung and the Shirtless Cowboy. In all honesty, I am ever so slightly scared of Len seeing this outfit.
Who cares about some dumb number?
Because he's already extremely determined to see me in a maid outfit. I feel like if he sees this outfit, he's gonna have some things to say. Well, 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 someone enjoys making a dramatic entrance.
Thanks to Black Swan.
But also part of me wants to ask him how I would look in Boot Hill's fit, just to see what he would think.
Have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first.
So I'm of two minds in having Len see
those who possess a strong
Boot
will,
Hill's
like
design.
you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution.
Oh.
Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream.
No, away from me, viewer pod.
At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
I guess so.
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time?
The Express?
Looks like the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath will be the only solution.
Oh, or that.
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
Alright.
You
What you got, Boot Hill?
Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. And that's why we have a tacit understanding among us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. That it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact. Worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose. Without questioning the cause or counting.
I know this is like a really tense and suspenseful moment, but I've been so sniffly today.
The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night. And with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze.
Alright, we're good.
And guiding them towards reality.
Kind of.
It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. And his dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
Yes.
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path,
But allowing them to choose that for themselves.
but to inspire them to save themselves.
Acheron knows my ideals. Acheron knows what I'm doing.
You're the key in the end, I assume?
Assumedly.
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
Well, that's certainly courageous.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you.
Okay. What you need?
This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony.
Alright. Whatever we're facing, I'm prepared.
I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you.
Alright, lay it on me.
There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication.
Oh.
Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way.
A real death.
A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady.
Yeah, I was already planning on winning. We're good.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Team must include Harmony Trailblazer. Alright, let's do it. Oh well. I was planning on using you anyway. Fine. Whatever. Okay, so we have Harmony Trailblazer as kind of a support-ish. Natasha as our healer. Himeko and Qingchue as our DPSs. Technically, we could use Harmony Trailblazer as a DPS if we were creative about it, but his whole thing is being a support, so.
How long has this reign been ongoing?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the Nihility in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's still raining.
I know.
So, why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirsters, the obsessions of the past riders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the Nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh, so this is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
Are you watching over me?
This is my duty as the Watcher of the Acheron. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with it. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, should you try to change it?
I don't know.
Me neither.
But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped that someone would stand at his grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all?
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the Swarm, your narrow escape from death, and your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers.
So I forgot, was this guy one of the Nameless?
And Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Mikhail,
Tiernan.
are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your
Red
boundless
text.
dream. Guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
I guess that's suitable. Say your final farewells to Acheron.
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream is too...
To the imperfect tomorrow.
I still remember the question on the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber?
Does life slumber?
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet, but we're about to awaken from this dream.
Yeah.
Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place return to where you belong, and awaken Penacony from this dream.
Wow. Will you come with
As
us?
I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situations, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance.
Pardon?
As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those mortals. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions.
Sure.
So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
Yes. Or I feel no fear, I guess.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would never want to live in a dream. Oh, were these the answers that I gave at the start of the Penacony quest?
Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and
honestly, I forgot the context for the first answer, so that was like, wait. So, I kind of hesitated a little in answering.
And every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches. The vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze the trail without hesitation. And march forward without regret.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch.
But I'd rather march forward without a rampant case of the sniffles.
Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others to depart it, such a task is absurd and meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
What hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something you must do. Please, tell me your name. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody will remember this conversation.
Is Acheron not her true name?
But I believe that your name should be remembered. And this universe will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Ozanmori May.
So that's your true name.
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Alright. Let's fight a day of the week again. Time to fight me. I said, time to fight me. There. It's not as cool the second time. Alright, fire, electricity, imaginary. Wait. Bounce.
Detailed overhaul.
Someone, come on. Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life. That's a set.
Hey. Ow.
How can the weak be righteous?
Uh-oh.
Wake up!
Yeah.
Naughty child.
Perfectly fine. Okay, do that. Blast. Burst up.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Wait.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Alright. All of them were broken. Nice.
Why is everybody silent?
No single response to the conductor. Nice.
I'll take the lead.
Beautiful.
Listen up.
Beauty. Alright, we're about to break you, so I'm gonna do this now.
Let the show begin. Enjoy eternal peace.
I have something for you.
Uh-oh. Alright. Don't have enough energy, but it's fine. I'm just gonna...
When they keep quiet.
Boop. Ow. Ow.
Luck of the draw. Freeze and victory!
Wait.
Noise. Wake up! Disorderly noise.
Time for an overhaul.
Enough? Nah, just barely. Just barely. Recovered from break. Ow. Got any heal just in case.
Just a little something.
Great teamwork.
Better safe than sorry.
I'm okay.
Ow.
Listen up.
That's nice. Shoot.
Feel free to make your case.
Ow.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nice. Alright, heal up, Ching Shui.
Tasty.
I can't auto battle. No! Shoot! Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break so I can listen to a quick message.
Keep up with me. Wake up!
You won't get away.
Disorderly noise.
Time for an overhaul.
$7,336 notes. I solemnly invite you to join the glorious chorus and ascend to the heavens!
Don't rush. The game is always changing.
I'm sorry, I just had Len sent me a couple of pictures of one of his friend's dogs. And the dog is a baby bean. So, yeah. I wanted to see the dog.
Keep up with me.
Whoa. Break the shield to dispel Harmonious Core's enhanced state. How do I do that? Oh, I guess that's how.
I have something for you.
And that's on the brink of death. I'm gonna heal. Ow.
Noisy.
Ow.
Look at the draw. He's here. Victory!
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Still got it
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Dreamscape is indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
I thought I just broke you. What the heck? Me.
Listen up.
Time for an overhaul.
I don't have enough. Boop.
With this perfect melody I command, recreate paradise anew.
Oh, cutscene. Huh? Robin!
Music.
Robin saving the day!
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first, last disharmony.
What? What's the train doing here? Click to use Horizon's Echo from afar. Okay. What's that gonna do?
Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakened.
I didn't see any of that.
Is that you singing?
Are we attacking with the train?
This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading.
I was not able to see that.
I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
Disorderly noise.
Stay alert. Don't let his tune distract you.
Alright, so now I guess we can attack with the train. Alright, so I'm going to burst up with Qingque and follow it up with Himeko. And then depending on how much of the,
Perhaps you still don't understand.
okay, yeah,
Humanity never conceals
bursting
its
it.
desire to control
Actually,
the
no, I'm
heavens,
gonna
and
burst
no
up with them
exception.
anyway.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin.
So, yeah, looks like every few turns we can attack with the train. Which is absolutely insane.
Listen up.
You won't get away. When they keep quiet.
Keep up with me. Wake up!
Disorderly noise.
Time for a shot. Next time.
Heal right now, so fine.
Disorderly noise. Uphold the truth, and you will.
Okay.
Listen up.
Should be able to use the train again within the next couple attacks.
Witness the will of the
Yep, we're just attacking with the train. That is amazing.
Naughty child.
Like, genuinely, that is so cool. I think this will end up being one of my favorite weekly boss fights. Wait, are we taking reduced damage right now? Oh wait, no, it's the whole shield thing, that's right. I completely forgot that was even a thing. Okay. That means the sooner we break these things, the better.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity
Okay.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Bang. That's the break.
Experienced solitude. How could we have embarked on different paths?
No idea.
Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy
Uh-oh.
will reshape for us all of reality.
Oh, you look different. Embryo of Philosophy Sunday.
Sever my path with your hands.
Every time you break a layer of enemy toughness, you gain a certain collective shield. Break as many layers of enemy toughness as you can to... You know what? I'm just not gonna talk. I'm just gonna mute up and let the music play. Because this is an amazing song. See you guys on the other side.
I swear on truth. Wake up! How insolent! With this 7-day vow, I command you to heed my summons.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
It was not you who created all things.
Come on, Taylor.
It was humanity that created you. Divine being will become the foundation of our paradise.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
Let's play our own melody. Let the show begin. Weakness is not defined by you.
I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Next time, my turn.
I'll take the lead.
Time for an overhaul.
By the solemn design of order. Have a noble soul! Don't be shackled by the past!
Wait for the taps. They come.
I swear on words. I swear on vows.
I have something for you.
I swear on rules.
Next time.
I swear on meaning.
Choose your strike.
I swear on human dignity. Wake up!
Time for an overhaul.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork.
We did it, chat. We defeated a day of the week again. Oh, we have a cutscene.
So, why does life slumber? Because someday we will wake from our dreams. The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams. It soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for long separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of all for the Amber Lord grew ever louder, yet No matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Is it Adventurine saying all this time?
Do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrid Eagles, looks a bit dim lately.
It's the Torment Eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just it's located in the inner ring of Penacony and can only be seen when spring and summer overlap. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, just like people. But do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after the stars perish, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have 2 stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, good. My webcam. Okay, now we've reached the end. I think. I hope. If there's more Penacony after this, I'm going to cry. If there's more Penacony after this, I'm going to heavily debate sending a bunch of crying emojis right to Len. With a screenshot saying that there's more Penacony. Loving memory, Rosalina Janastea, an ex-surveyor aboard the Astral Express and a young scholar brimming with enthusiasm and curiosity. Enlightened by remembrance. Ooh. She was the true founder behind the Land of Dreams. Brukelen Tiernan, who we saw in the Akron flashbacks. Or right in May flashbacks, rather. The former guard of the Astral Express and an outstanding pew-pew slinger. Doesn't say what path he ended up walking. And then of course, Misha, aka Mikhail, who assumedly truly walked the path of the Trailblaze, and is one of the extremely few characters to actually do that. Meanwhile, Penacony remains resplendent in its glory, and the child's dream will continue in perpetuity. May this journey lead us starward.
Pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations.
Jade.
You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed.
Excuse me.
Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Oh.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict the outcome.
Fair.
I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Possibly.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
Is it your boyfriend?
Oh, so many surprises.
Oh, it's Boot Hill. Hello.
Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense.
I keep forgetting he's not allowed to
I've
swear.
taken down more IPC lackeys in the residual value.
Both in a game sense and in a canonical sense. It's just so funny.
To my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now, or I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Head of Marketing Development Department.
Wake up! Wake up!
5 more minutes.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
I feel like she said that already.
Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yep.
I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
You should have been concerned if you did. Whoa, this conversation is such deja
What
vu.
are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over.
That's true.
Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony.
Technically, it did. We literally died.
I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
Joke's on you, I don't really sleep. You'll have dark circles under your eyes.
Natural beauty like me never has dark circles.
You sure?
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping.
Because Len's called me handsome quite a few times, and I still have circles every now and again.
I just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
Yeah.
Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
No, does this mean that there's more Penacony? Come on.
Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry.
Why?
We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Just why? Let me go to Amphorius already. Why must I suffer? Just why? Why must I suffer like this? This area has been dragging on forever. No, I'm taking a picture of this. And then I'm gonna send it to Len later with like a trillion crying face emojis. I was literally saying at the start of this episode that I was dearly hoping that this would be the end of our adventures in Penacony. We could just go to Amphorius. Ugh. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Okay. I'll have to decline. Okay. I'm so wanting to just shed tears right now. But I know that would be extremely embarrassing to happen on camera. I've already allowed myself to... I've already let tears cascade on camera a few years ago. I'm not doing that again. Also, Harmony Trailblazers now at E2. Eidolons. Jailbreak and Rainbow Walk.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose. We make the same choices.
And I think the last 4 are given through the Clocky statue. Ugh. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna look and see how long the farewell Penacony thing takes place, or like how long it's gonna take. If I can burn it all, if I can take care of it in like 1-2 streams, then we'll be in Amphorius like next week at the soonest. But if it's gonna take a little bit, then yeah, we're not going to Amphorius for quite a little bit. This'll. I want to shed tears so badly. Mighty. Dang it. At least give me a 4-star I don't have. Or you could just do that. Or you could just hit me with the meshing cogs. Just rub salt in the wound. Thanks. Okay. Here we go, I guess. Talk to March.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
I mean, I wish we were on the express moving on to the next location, but I guess. Let's go meet up with the others.
So, we've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Sure. I'm okay with that. Hey, Firefly's still alive.
How extravagant.
Oh, hello, Silverwolf.
Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
Excuse me.
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Guess so. But yeah, we still have an hour left in stream, so let's see how much into this we can get.
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
Hey, Silverwolf's a caring person.
Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
Samuel.
Now that we're done
Yeah, a little
hearing
bit on the nose, don't you think?
what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? all possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
So Kafka's basically just letting Firefly go on a shopping spree.
I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself.
Or force you to wear them.
Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oat cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
That is dedication.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
Firefly's so
That's not written in
caring.
the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Topaz's point of view. Topaz boards a certain luxurious airship in Penacony, awaiting the beginning of an important meeting. The Radiant Feldspar.
Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive.
38 hours.
I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference.
13 streams.
I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
Considering I get distracted. Ay. So yeah, there's 7 quests.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family.
6 achievements. Does not tell me how long the this specific quest
This conference
is.
between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
Oh. It only takes like 2
You're
hours?
right.
What?
This conference is
Seriously?
probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the
Okay.
LPC stands beforehand.
I guess we'll be in and out. Okay, if it'll take like 1-2 streams to
Influential
burn it
figure
down,
either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a
then
primary
that
agreement, or
that
they
helps.
plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Especially considering we still have an hour left in stream.
Your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Actually,
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary.
what I might do,
When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious.
because it won't be all that
Just tell
satisfying
everyone on our team to stay
if
focused
we
on their tasks and not
if we
worry
go
about
through half of it
negotiations.
now and then half of it next week. I might just end the stream here.
Oh.
Like kind of just dipping my toe
I'll do it right away.
into it. And then
and
next
one
week
more
we'll
thing.
just burn through all of Feral
Call
Penacony.
Miss Jade
Maybe
big
do a little
boss
character
in front of
building.
her. Or there will be
And then
serious
the
consequences.
stream after that will be
I mean,
Amphorius.
serious.
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Yeah. Oh, there's mail. That's right. But yeah, like as much as I'm lamenting the fact that there's still stuff to do in Penacony, I'd rather give it its due diligence. I'd rather give it a stream of its own. So, yeah, well, I know it's kind of breaking the 3-hour rule that I've kind of already set for Star Rail. But again, I'd rather give Farewell Penacony its own stream. Especially once I'm completely sure that it'll only take one stream to burn through everything that we have to do. I'm sorry for all the fire imagery. It's kind of a it's a thing with me. You'll get a lot of fire imagery and comparisons and deal. Anyways, that will do it for tonight. So, yeah, this was a fun stream. My favorite person resubbed for 10 months. We found out we died. We got resurrected, fought Sunday again, listened to an amazing song, saved the world once again, and then briefly lamented at the fact that we're not going to Amphorius for another week. Yay. Anyways, that'll just about do it for tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow, or maybe even a subscription if you haven't done so already, so we can fill those meters up. Small reminder that those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1-month subscription to a streamer of their choosing. So if you haven't used that with someone else, I encourage you to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion.